Hey guys, I'm in the banana walk right now. We got a really fun project today. It's probably gonna span a couple of days, this video. We got a few things to do down here. First of all, I've got to deadhead all of the canna lilies. And in deadheading, most of these are probably gonna be cut to the ground and just let them go dormant for the winter. And then we're gonna be expanding the banana walk, which means we have a couple of things to do. First of all, we've got to divide all of these banana plants to get more new plants to take this on down further. So basically it's all there and it ends right here with some newer plants that I put in a couple of months ago. But now we're going to take it all the way around to right at the end of all of those cannas and ginger right there. That means removing this fire thorn, which is not going to be easy because they're full of thorns as in the name. And then after we get all the planting done, we're going to be working on this path. Now right now I've got a soaker hose along the path because it's hard as a rock. Up this way, last fall when I planted all of these bananas, I took a rototiller and I kind of made the path flat, well, flat side to side, and then a gentle slope down. You can see I cut the dirt out there, but that stops about right here. And then it becomes, I'm not even sure if the camera will show you, but it becomes kind of uneven. And then down here toward the end, there's like a big lump and then a drop off right there. But I'm getting this done now because we still have several months before any frost that we do get, which would be about January, February. And that'll allow these to kind of get situated, get their roots going, maybe even put on some size before they really go dormant for the winter. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is get started on tackling that fire thorn and getting some of these cannas deadheaded. All right, the fire thorn's gone. The debris is picked up. I think I am gonna trench part of that, at least that water pipe there. Done. All right, it's beyond sunset. Whoa. And I can barely see where I'm walking. And you're not gonna be able to see anything I've done. So I'm gonna catch up with you in the morning. It's morning already. It was so dark when I was done last night that I just didn't even pick up anything. I couldn't really see to pick up anything. I pulled a few, there's 3 here, bananas out of the ground, and they didn't have roots. And they were broken off real high too. So not only did they not have roots, they didn't even have a little piece of the base where roots would grow from. So I left them there. I'm gonna give them to the sheep this morning. But take a look. So this was the last one that was planted from before. And now we've got them planted all the way around. So 13 new plants There were a couple with the rocks by them. This one and this one didn't have roots, but they did have a tiny little piece of the base. So I'm gonna keep an eye on those and see, because it's really hit or miss. I'm sorry if you hear trucks in the background, it's trash day. It's really hit or miss getting those out. I haven't perfected how to get every single banana divided perfectly. And so it's inevitable that you're just gonna lose some. So it'd be great to know if, even if they didn't have roots at all, but a little bit of the base, that they will grow back. So I'm gonna keep an eye on those. Morning, Nacho. So I've got all these, I fed the sheep a bunch of banana leaves last night, and I've got a big pile here for today. You boys ready? There's all the stems from last night. Sorry, Bella, you wouldn't like these. So I'm out here bright and early this morning. It's a overcast, cool morning. I'm loving it. It's the perfect time to rototill or do anything out here, but I'm gonna rototill. I mentioned this path, how it's very uneven and unlevel, so I'm gonna go grab the tiller, bring it on down here, and see what we can do about making this a much easier to traverse path. All right, I knew this couldn't go off without a hitch. So got almost to the end of the path, hit a big stump right next to that one there. If it was a little lower, wouldn't be a problem, but it's tilted up that way, and that's why the ground was tilted up. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just build up the lower side of it. I can't hack it out, and I don't want to wait until whenever I get the shredder guy here, the stump grinder. So it means building up the left side here. The only problem with that is I can't start this, because this slopes down right here after that. Like there was a pretty big drop off after that stump, and that's obviously why. So I'm just gonna see what I can do, maybe bring some dirt in from this here, and just see how far I can extend that slope out, fill in where I need to. I knew it was going too easy. Okay, so I've been thinking. I try, when I hit a snag like this, or a bump in the road, I try to look at it as an opportunity to slow down, stand back, and reassess the situation. I've been thinking about this, as I always have, as just a path down to the corral, forgetting that where this basketball court is right now is going to be part of the tropical garden. And if I back up here, you can see where I was going to take this path was just a quick cut around this post where you can go in the gate there. But that leaves this peninsula of dirt kind of sticking out here, and it comes back in and then around that way. So I'm thinking, well, why not just continue this curve around and cut off this peninsula of dirt and use it to fill back in here where I need to fix the slope. And then that path would come down and widen out into this area that's going to be the tropical garden, or part of the tropical garden. Now, there's another idea, but I'm not sure I want to do it. I could just bring the path curving this way and have this area here for planting. As I'm saying it, this triangle here would just be kind of awkward, and it would be a jog where most of the traffic, at least right now, is going to be going through this gate. So I'm glad that stump was there. It's the next morning, and I could not be happier with how this turned out. Take a look. Look how wide open it looks down here. So before, the path just came like this, and this was all a hill. I love it. So the next thing over here would be to put some weed cloth down on this path and some mulch, but that's not today. I am going to be overrun with bananas. I can't even tell you, they keep pushing out blooms. I think at my last house we had one bloom, maybe two over the, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years that the bananas were there. I don't think we got enough heat, and I don't think they got enough water. Look at all the bananas on this vanilla ice cream. And then yesterday, I don't even remember where it was, I saw 2 more bloom spikes coming. Oh, well, one's right here on this front tree. The tree right here at the entrance is putting out a bloom spike on top. Oh, here's another one right here. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 bunches of bananas. I have to open a banana stand. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this video, guys. I'll see you next time.